Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's happening? Appreciate you for pulling up. Ratchet since 91. What's happening? Jose Diaz, what it is. 704 Joe, what's happening? Do something a little different today. Ash is abroad. Ash the jetted out on us. She is up there enjoying herself, hopefully. Having a good time. A much needed break, a much needed vacation for Ash to enjoy herself, and that is so much needed for her. Y'all just wish her safe travels on the way back. She gonna have a ton to talk about when she get back. Trust me. What's up, Skills from New Orleans? You know what it is. TWT in this thing. What's happening? What's up, Kano? What's happening? Appreciate you for pulling up. Y'all on the way in. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all already know who I am. If you don't, now you do. Screen name, Quee. I go by a couple other things, and a couple other things I'm pretty sure I don't know that I go by, but it is what it is. What's up, Isaiah Felix? What's happening? Carinella, what's up, Shade Girl 85? What it is? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button on the way in. Got a little bit of, we'll do a little bit of boxing talk. Then I got some other things I want to go and drop off in here. Because to me, without Ash, it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? To me, it just don't feel right doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. I made a commitment last Saturday saying I'll go ahead and do it. But it just don't feel right doing this without Ash. So that's why I put minimal in the title. Minimal boxing talk. And all that other shit. All that other shit is whatever I'm going to play for you guys. And let y'all marinate on it and put some shit on your mind. So I'm gonna give a couple other folks, give them time to go on and pull up. Like I said, smash the like button. Thank you for coming through. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me today. I appreciate you for it. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. How was y'all's week? It is now Saturday. I'm so glad. I still did not sleep in, even though I did not have to work. What's up, Crush, my dude? I did not sleep in today. I still woke up as if I had to go to work because I had a very early hair appointment this morning. Y'all know I don't like to be looked at without having to do done. So the hair has to get done. That it is, that it did. Y'all know what it is. Finally came home, took a little old nap. So glad I did. I think I slept for like an hour and a half. That's about it. And I jumped up thinking it was already 4 o'clock, time for the show. So I panicked like a motherfucker when I woke up. Like, damn, I slept that long? It was only 12 o'clock. Yes, it is. 704 Joe. I think it was 89 degrees when I left the shop this morning at like, I think I left at like 9. I left the shop at 9 o'clock because he was done with my hair by 9 at the latest. And I was like, damn, it's already 89 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. Gee. Yeah, 102. We about to hit that stretch where it's going to be hundreds for a minute. It's going to be hot than a motherfucker. It's going to be hotter than I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm sure y'all know where I was going with it. What's up, Gabe? What's up, Heaven? All right. I had a couple folks in here, so we're going to go on and get this thing started. Let me go and give them a drink. Mm-hmm. Yep, Mr. Pads, as they should. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that today. I actually we'll be on a panel on Wednesday with JC. If y'all don't know who JC is, y'all make sure y'all go pull up with him. Go sub to him so y'all can get the live going with him and check him out. The three-headed monster. I will be on that panel on Wednesday. So I will not discuss that today. But oh man, I definitely got some shit to say on that particular topic. And being that he asked me, yesterday to get on the panel to discuss that, I will not talk about it today. Out of respect for him, that's just how I operate. Everybody don't operate like that. I operate like that. So I ain't gonna talk about it, but you best believe, Miss Paz, I got a lot of shit to say about that. Man, yeah, Shaker, I done been through Alabama before. It's hot than a motherfucker out there too. What's up, Jeff Lopez? What's up, T? DP Rocker, Opulent LD, TWT Heavy in this thing. Yeah, y'all do. I can walk outside and it's so bright out there. It don't make no sense. It's like shine the light on me when you walk out my front door. It's bright than a motherfucker out there. My Bruce Gas, what's going on? What's up, Act? Picasso, you said operation is getting. I don't know. I have no idea we're getting an operation. Not really sure. Oh, have you been drinking? Because we didn't say nothing about no operation so far. We did not. Let me go on in. So this is where I'm gonna start. And with Ash has her own way of doing things. And like I said, since Ash ain't here, it feels a little different for me to actually really be talking boxing without her here. So I don't really plan on spending too much time on fights as far as last weekend. Let's go ahead and discuss those. A couple of them through my own little way of talking about them. This is pretty much what y'all gonna get. Sorry, y'all, my glass is dirty than the motherfucker. But what y'all finna get out of me is how I talk to them behind the scenes, how I talk to Ash, how I talk to Gabe when I be having questions about the shit. So that's what y'all about to get out of me. Because if I got questions, you best believe I'm going to send a question and they gonna answer the shit. Okay, that's just how it goes. And if I got more questions, they're going to elaborate. So this is how it goes. So for me, I will start off. Let me see. The funny part about this shit, this is the first time I actually had to write shit down instead of going off the dome like I typically do when I do my show on Thursdays. That's just off the dome. I don't write shit down. It's just how I do it. But this, I was like, I got to write shit down. I don't appreciate this. But hey, that's how it go. Yeah, y'all make sure I smash that like button. Appreciate Rachel. Let me see who's this. Grail Sobrio. Appreciate Rachel for pulling up. I haven't seen you, but make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate Rachel for pulling up. If I mispronounce your name, that I apologize. Look, I'm country, so that's just kind of how it goes. He said, I told Ash Corner, that's going to be our way. Oh, it's going to be our way of the highway. So enjoy the solo. Oh. Word. Okay. Take your word for it. Yeah. What's up, D Free? What's going on with you? Let's see here. Mr. Pagey said I saw the TWT network thing. Right on. That was a work in progress, man. We were working behind the scenes and with the right people, that throw an idea out there. You got the right people, and it's amazing of how shit can manifest into happening the way that it needs to happen, the way that you envisioned it happening. And I ain't gonna lie, it's like we got a bomb ass squad. I can't even lie. Our squad is the shit, and we are continuously growing. So yeah, y'all should definitely. I was gonna fix that. Y'all can definitely check out www.twt to actually understand what it is. And I'm sorry, it's t-w-t.com. Make sure y'all check that out. Check out the website if it's something, that makes you fancy. Y'all can go ahead and sign up and fill out the question that we have, and we'll get back with you and we'll move forward. But definitely, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful feeling to see an idea come into play, and for that shit to manifest. It's wonderful. Um, let me see. You said, let me see. I'm actually not going to talk about the Roe versus Wade. I won't, because I was asked to be on the Three-Headed Monster on Wednesday to talk about it. So I won't do them like that and talk about it early. So that way I won't be an individual that's saying the same thing twice. I'm not gonna do that. So I will hold off on discussing that until I get to that particular panel on Wednesday, because it would just be wrong as fuck for me to just really, really deep dive into it the way I want to on today, and then have to do it all over again on Wednesday. That's just so disrespectful in my opinion. I'm not that type of person. I don't move that way. So after that, then after Wednesday, I will go ahead and discuss that. So as far as get this boxing talk going, because I think I talked y'all's ear off and dropped everything off to you guys. Let me see if there's anything else. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channels. Make sure you like and subscribe to mine, Ash's Corner. I try to put the links in, but I don't have enough subs, so it's just not going to allow me to drop that shit off like that. It doesn't do it for me. So I tried. So Ash's Corner, that is typically where we do the show. We also have our other channel that we are getting up and running. It's called Q&A 11 Sports. You can actually just go, when you pull up Ashley's Corner, you can go to the About section that on her YouTube, and it will actually give you the links to Q&A 11 Sports. It'll give you the link to both of our merch sites that are available. So we are working, definitely working. So we appreciate you. And so there's a lefty lady coming from Cuba soon. Okay. She's just like Larissa, just not as tall, not her size, lefty slick. Remember I told you, okay. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for the update. Yeah. All right. All right. So I have no complaints about anything that took place last Saturday. Every fight that I seen, it was amazing from start to finish. I enjoyed everybody. That was a damn good weekend to me, with all the knockouts and everything that took place. That was one of the best fucking weekends of boxing, in my opinion, since Spence and Ugas. I'm biased, so take it how you want to. I'm very biased. Let me see. You said, Quiddy, you agree that these last 2 years of boxing have been way better than the last years prior? Absolutely, definitely. What's up, Tate? What's going on? Glad you made it. Those youngsters look good. Yes, they do. Yeah. The Tri-Isley, Shushu, Jahai Tucker. Yeah. Those, yeah. I fuck with them. I'm here for it. Those boys, they look, they on the rise. They coming up. People better, pay them some attention, because they already kicked the door down. So the only way they can go from here is up. I was not disappointed, and I'm a huge footwork person. And instead of how people are looking at how they're throwing punches, I look at footwork. And every single one of those young men, because, Jahai Tucker is 19 years old. And look at him. He is going to be a beast. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about them. Shushu, what can I say? Man, look. The dude there, he is. I have nothing negative to say about any of them. Nothing at all. I appreciate them for giving us last Saturday. That's what I'd like to say first and foremost. I appreciate them, because for me, I'm not as a fan of the yelling and screaming that people seem to do when it comes to talking boxing. For me, I love the sport. I'm not gonna sit here and turn into one of those specific individuals because I'm not gonna yell at you. It's not that serious for me. I just want to see a good fight. You show me a good fight, I'm gonna respect the good fight. You show me some bullshit, I'm gonna say what I need to say. But I'm not gonna yell and scream and argue with you and do all that. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not that person. I'm not gonna scold you for however you feel when it comes to your boxer because personally, what you say has nothing to do with what I say. Until it gets disrespectful, then I can go ahead and hurt your feelings real quick. Do it real quick, then I'll move on. But I'm not gonna jump down your throat about and tell you who you should or should not like or any of that. I don't operate like that. I'm not that person. I mean, if y'all want me to be that person, we talk basketball, then I can jump on your ass about some shit. But I don't do that. Not with boxing. But hey, to each his or her own. Fellas do it more often than not. So I don't operate that way. But yes, the new talent, I appreciate them. That shit just had me glued to where I'm like, this shit, each fight keeps getting better and better and better to me. To where I didn't want to go to the bathroom. I was like, I don't even want to get up and go make a drink. I just want to sit here. So yeah. That's what I got to say about those three in particular. Fellas. I fuck with them. I done pulled up a whole bunch of shit and I didn't watch them. Yeah, I know she fights tonight. Yeah. McCaskill, yeah. So, yeah, I was on last weekend to cover that. Bam Bam Rodriguez, he's fighting tonight. McCaskill, she's fighting tonight as well. Now, Bertie B, Joe Smith, bruh. I got a short on my channel that, in my channel that actually shows you the knockout. And when I tell you, I looked at that and I'm like, God damn, what did he hit him with? Because in my opinion, in the first round, the first punch that landed, in my opinion, Justin was already fucked up. He was fucked up in the first round. What's up, Cursor? He was fucked up in the first round. The bells, in my opinion, the bell saved him. And the look in his face was like, thank God the bell, I can sit down. Like, no. Then he got to the second round, and I'm like, I was like, oh shit. Yep, wobble legs. Yep, he's done. Yep. And I had to watch it again because I'm like, I know I missed something. I know I missed something. You know what I'm saying? It was like I didn't see what I saw. I'm like, did he really just? Yep, he went down. All right, fuck it. To me, all I did was laugh about the shit. Like, you've got to be shitting me. I knew Bertie B was gonna win. That I knew, in my opinion. That's just my take on it. But to see how he won and to see Joe Smith got popped one good time, like I said, in the first round, and to know that, he's not gonna last too much longer. So that's my take on those. It just didn't work out. What's up, Just Do? What's happening? It was. That's all I can say, because I was like, God damn. That was literally my response. Y'all just didn't see it. Y'all just didn't know. Gabe heard it. That's what I can tell you is he did. He hear all my antics when I'm watching fights. What's up, Stormy? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all smash the like button on the way in. I greatly appreciate that. And to me, that is all I'm going to spend on last week, because last week is last week. But I did want to go ahead and get those out of the way. As far as tonight, we just spoke about those. It's because I'm not really interested in every single one of those fights. I'm really not. I'm not interested in all of them. I have my bits and pieces, and Gabe will text me and let me know when the ones I want to see, he will let me know when they are on. Because I got a whole bunch of shit going on when I get up off here. So for me, I look forward to the up and coming fights. And to me, when it comes to certain things, and I know what I'm about to say, some people going complain or feel a type of way, and I honestly don't care. You can feel how you want to feel. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless, because I'm not concerned about how I make you feel when I say certain things that you don't agree with. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't talk about fantasy fights. I don't talk about fights in the works. I don't talk about any of those. Yes, story. I know, my bad, my apologies. But you be coming on after I'm finished, doing what I need to do here so that I can, get situated, because I have a lot of moving parts going on Fridays and Friday nights. So, and Tay singing to you, so gonna handle that. But I don't talk fantasy fights. I don't talk about the would-be fights. I don't talk about any of that shit. I leave that because everybody talks about what they would like to see and all that shit until it's blue in the face. I don't do that. I talk about fights that are already signed. We have a date, and I don't look at 6 months from now. Let me take 1 month at a time, because the way things are happening in the boxing world, things can change at the drop of a dime. Okay? Good, Tay. Drink another one, because I already had 4. So I need to drink another one. So I know I end up probably drinking 4 more before 9 o'clock. So I need you to get with it. Told you, water. That's why we look the way we do. We drink a lot of water. So people get offended by that, because I'm not a dick rider of boxing. I don't, do things like that. I don't have, I'm not a dick rider of a boxer or anything like that. I'm a fan of the sport. I can like who I want to like, and there's not anybody here. Because you caught that. There's nobody that can tell me who I can or cannot like. There's not a single person on this planet that can tell me who I can and cannot like. For me to sit back as a woman and see the fellas go at it like that, that's ridiculous to me. That's y'all. That's not me. I laugh. I do a lot of laughing at y'all, fellas, that argue all day. I'll talk about fantasy fights, but I see y'all go to the death talking about a fucking fantasy fight that ain't even happening. And I see that, and I'm like, I bet, I can guarantee you, he's probably one of those dudes that if you walk in front of the TV on accident, he's probably going to get very pissed at you. Especially while he's playing a video game. Now, I've done that just fucking with people when I was in other relations. I've done this shit down, just fucking with them. They don't get mad. But I can guarantee you, those dudes who argue and yell and scream, they be sweating. Like, you can see sweat dripping off of them. Baby, they be sweating hard. They sweat like they just came from football practice. Or they were there sweating like, ooh, look, y'all, I lost 5 people because they mad. I done sat here, or they done played basketball outside in this Texas heat since it's 100+ degrees, which I used to play ball in that. What's up, Casey boy? Darius Gilliard, what's happening? This ain't the heat that I used to play ball in from the time the sun came up to the time the sun went down. I used to get a little darker. I used to get a little more red. This ain't the same heat, but they act like they have just come from outside playing ball in 100+ degree heat. That's all the sweat that they'll have dripping. They'll be that serious where they'll be going hoarse, yelling at each other about fucking fantasy fights. That's never going to happen, has not happened, not even in talks of happening. To me, in my opinion, that is a waste of time. There are so many other fights that are happening, fights that's going on, fights that just happened. And like I said, with the way boxing is now, I'm only talking about fights that are happening in July and August. Because hell, one of the fights that, in my opinion, no one really gives a shit about, the shit's already changing. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I get excited when it's actual fight weekend and the fight is actually here. It has not changed. We're finna see a motherfucking fight. That's what I get excited about. I don't get excited about would-be's, maybes, possibilities, ifs. It does nothing for me. But I laugh at the fellas when I see y'all doing this and arguing. And you should clearly know, I don't know as much boxing as all of y'all. But being that I don't know as much as y'all do, I, being someone who has a fresh set of eyes, I actually notice a lot of shit that people don't even fucking talk about on the lives. When they're arguing, yelling and screaming, when they're just talking calmly, it's just a lot of shit that I notice that people don't even really talk about or even mention. I'm like, damn, did they miss it? Man, Shay girl. Why? But we supposed to be the emotional ones. Come on, man. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Come on, man. I'm gonna need y'all to step up and need y'all to do better. Cause all the arguing don't make sense about something that ain't happened. Why don't y'all talk about the fights that has happened? Do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Because it makes sense to do that. Look, Shay girl, but that's happened. You see what I'm saying? You're not talking about you're not talking about something that hasn't happened. You're talking about something that has happened. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Wilder. I will talk about that shit. I will talk about it. We finna get some understanding because it's happened. Well, I don't even talk about tight shorts. I'm not even concerned about him. I'm really not concerned about Usyk. I'm not concerned about Dillian White. I'm not concerned about any of them. I don't care. So to me, not even worth talking about. I'm sorry. If y'all want to talk about that, y'all can go to somebody else. That's a waste of time for me. I'll give two lovely fucks. I don't. So here's what I'm going to talk about. What we have coming up. Good old Lion Ryan versus Javier Fortuna. I'm taking Fortuna. Absolutely. 100%. Fortuna. Ryan Garcia, to me, it's a possibility. Things are going to change with him. Like I say, he's more concerned about other things, in my opinion, than he is about boxing. Like where his mascara is, or is the angles right on his pictures? That's, to me, is what he's more concerned about. If he fights, great. I'll believe it when he's in the ring. When he's in the ring fighting, because in my opinion, I don't feel he's gonna win. Exactly. I don't feel he's gonna. Tay, you're enough. You know what it is. Exactly, Isaiah Felix. He would rather be a celebrity. Absolutely. I don't know. I have not gone to check Instagram to see as far as what they got going on today. I did not, because I typically keep up with a few and I go check them out and see what's going on. But today has been chaos. That's kind of when I get my time where I don't have typically anything to do, and I can actually sit while I'm under this hot ass hair dryer while it's burning my face off. That I sit and kind of look and do my research and pull up things that I want to look at and check out. But I have not had that to do today because my ass been knocking shit out, talking shit and swallowing spit today. Let me see. What's up, Jason Williams? What's happening? He said, better not start worried about the man. Look, all I'm saying is when Ryan Garcia gets his ass in the ring and the bell goes ding, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because he's questionable. They are fighting on the zone. I got nothing to say about it. until it happens, and that will be July 16th. It will be for 12 rounds, so we will see. And of course, it is at 135, and Dev has all belts. So we're gonna see how that works out. I want to see who Fortuna, in my opinion, like, so he's gonna win today. He's gonna win, and I would like to really see who he's going to call out, if he calls out anybody. I will say with that fight, it's gonna go to distance, unfortunately. Although I was favoring a 10th round knockout for Fortuna. Oh, look, I had high expectations. Really, really high expectations. But, Ryan don't have a chin. His chin is very exposed in every fight. So, I mean, we'll see how it works. The next fight up is a major fight that I am excited to see. I can't wait. I'm biased as well on this one. Danny Garcia and David Benavidez. That is still set for last time I checked, which was earlier, just to make sure that the fight was still, happening instead of being called off. I mean, it can still get called off because it's a month and 5 days away. That is July 30th. Y'all know Danny. He lost Earl. David Benavidez. I mean, they going 12 rounds. So I'm excited about that fight. I'll be front line and center watching that fight, as excited as I can be. Honestly, I can't pick between the two because I do like them both. The reason I am biased, because, Danny, he did fight Spence, so I'm kind of biased. But I did, however, personally met David Benavidez a few years ago. So kind of biased. So I will not choose between them. I'm just hoping the fight actually does happen. No one pulls out and that bell rings and we actually get a fight. From this day forward, that's how I'm actually going to talk about it. Don't pull out the fight. And until the bell rings and y'all start fighting, let's talk about it. Because talking about things that's October, December, November can still change. That's just the business of boxing. Things change all the time, B. Like, Jeff, I can't pick as much as I would love to. I can't. I'm biased. And I just think it's just unfair to both of them. So I can't pick, but I would definitely be interested to hear what you and Gabe and T talk about. Because I know Ash already got a bag for it. She gonna drop a video. And I already know she gonna go in. So I can't wait to see and listen to y'all talk about that as it's close, as the date gets near to talk about it. Because talking about it now, that's just how I feel about it. You said, what? Hold on, I gotta take. Okay. Let me keep moving. We got then why did it pull up this way? Hold on. Cause you mean it was lying on here? That's all I'm saying. Oh, I did write it down wrong. My bad. I did write it down wrong. Sorry, guys. Why did I write it down wrong? Oh, I did put David. Sorry. It was Jose Benavidez. My bad, y'all. I wrote his name down wrong. Probably because I was excited. Sorry, guys. That was my bad. I wrote that wrong. Sorry about that. But yes, it is Jose Benavidez. My bad. I don't know why I thought, because I was looking at David's stuff instead of his before I pulled their fight up. That's what happened. My bad. It is what it is. Players fuck up. It happens from time to time. But and they're going 12 rounds, and y'all know Jermell Charlo has all the belts there as well. So I'm gonna see after the fight is over, everything's said and done, who's gonna drop a name, because that's what I want to hear. I really don't give a shit about anything that happens leading up to the fight. I don't care. You get your ass in that ring. When that bell rings, you fight. Whoever wins, talk to me. Let me what you got to say after you win. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So let me hear it. Let me hear who name you finna call out. What's up, Skybook? No, you know what? Just like I said, I was looking. I got excited about David Benavidez because I like him as well. But it happens. But yeah, appreciate you. So tell me who you want to fight next. Call out the name. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the call outs. And that's after you done won. Then what I would like to see is after you done won, I want to see if you're going to get your 30-day notice. That's what I would like to see. Regardless of who you call out, you're going to have a 30-day notice to pick your next fight. I just want to know. Because I want to see those things. Because when it comes to things like that, it only seems to happen for certain specific individuals to actually get a 30-day notice after they don't want to fight. They can't even enjoy the win. They cannot even enjoy that win. You mean you can't give them a week? You can't give them 14 days. You can't give them 30 days to enjoy a win. You give them less than 24 hours and telling them that they have a 30-day notice to pick an opponent, or they're going to have to vacate whatever belt that's needed to be vacated at that time. When was Canelo? Where was his 30-day notice? Did he have one? Did Canelo have a 30-day notice, y'all? Did they speak on it? If they did, I missed it. But, I don't go everywhere to hear everybody talk about everything. Did I miss it? Did Canelo have a 30-day notice? Has he ever had a 30-day notice? Because, he just lost. He got his ass whooped. And he still got all his belts, right? He got his ass whooped. He still got all his belts. He's a cheat. And he's still on a pound-for-pound list. Make it make sense. What's up, ATL? Unanimous Boxing Sports? What's happening? Make it make sense to me. Because I ain't never heard Canelo have a 30-day notice. And I want to say something else, y'all. Easier routes to the belt. Because I be hearing, and I be dibbling, dabbling in other places. I go a lot of other places that people don't go to. Because I go listen. I don't tap in because they people ain't that's not what it is for me. But I do listen to hear what a lot of people got to say. And the amount of pure ignorance and stupidity that's out there when it comes to talking boxing is beyond me. It really is. The way people talk about and worship Canelo, the way people worship Triple G, the way people worship Lomachenko, I just would like to know why and how. I really would. Because if you lose, right? You lose. Your belts go to this guy. This guy has a fight. This guy fights. He loses. The new person get all the belts, right? When this person, since the belts then moved to the third person, my question, why would the person who initially lost all the belts, why would it be that easy for them to then get called out to fight for those belts again? And y'all say Dev had an easier route to the belt, because I've heard that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? How does Dev have an easier route to the belts? Last time I checked, his ass was having the most difficult time to get to a belt. So I would like to understand why do people say that Dev had the easier route to the belts than everybody else. When Cam didn't even want to fight his ass. And I actually just heard this 2 days ago. I think the day that Cam activated his rematch clause for whatever reason. Not really sure. But how is it that Dev had the easiest route to the belt? When they're trying to get they're trying to get Loma to get the belts again. I don't understand why would Loma even be in a conversation. Ain't he still fighting for his country? Doing his due diligence to fight for his country? Why is he even in a part of conversation? So, I mean, for him to lose, Tio, well, that's just a whole nother story with that little dude. Tio fought Cam. Cam beat Tio. Cam want to call out Loma. I mean, you lost him. And now you finna try to, come on, man. That's the easiest fucking route to them belts that I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It didn't make sense to me. But, you know, hey, what do I know? I just be having questions because it don't make sense. How is Loma even on the list? I would also want to know that as well. How is he on the list? How is Canelo on the list? How are they on the list? And they ain't won. They got whooped. Okay? They got they ass whooped. I just would like to really, really know that. Because when I'm around just listening to people and I'm work from home, so I type all day. So I just have my earbuds in and I'm just listening to people talk. Like I said, the shit I come across don't make sense. And if I got questions, I just really want to know the answer. Depending on the question, you could tell if I'm being a dickhead or not. It happens. You could tell. But if I genuinely want to know, damn it, I just really want to know why, how, where the hell y'all get this from? Man, my bad for, not paying attention to the chat. Let me go back up. You said Canelo was trying to get 8 fights in 1 year or some shit like that. Franchise belt. Yeah, that's ultimate duck. You said I can't bring myself to watch Triple G versus Canelo. I'm not either. What's up, Boxing TBS? What's happening? Boxing Section TBS. What's up, Kyle? Right. You said when they say that, they just trying to discredit Haney. Absolutely. But see, here's the thing, like, how? How can you discredit this man? He got all the belts. How can you discredit him? You see what I'm saying? Like, they got to be the dumbest group of people I've ever seen in my life. Skills, you said ESPN's current pound for pound list does not even recognize the two current. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. And that to me says a whole lot in itself. So I do not. The only time I pay attention to ESPN, honestly, and I'm not trying to bullshit you. The only time I pay attention to ESPN is during March Madness. That's it. I don't give a shit about ESPN. If it's not March Madness, I don't care. Because they tell stories on a slant just like the rest of them. And it's just not worth my time to pay attention to them and go through all the unnecessary bullshit that they do. Let me see. You said Cambozo wasn't the toughest opponent, but the circumstances surrounding the fight and how Dev handled his business made a very impressive win. Absolutely. Loma need to get. You said he need to get to the back of the line. Absolutely. I don't even know why he's in line. Period. In my opinion, Loma's not even in line. He ain't even in boxing right now. So why do they even talk about it? I have no idea. Curse, you said, why is Loma even a thing? Right. Thought he was at war on the front lines doing matrix things to the ops. Hey, that's all I got. You said, right, Loma is pound for pound, but lost to the underdog in 2 different weight classes. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Darius Gilliard. Make it make sense. You said Loma over Haney and Charlotte. Well, Izzy, we know what it is. Carinello, we know how it goes. And it's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yeah, Jess. Y'all look. You know what I'm finna say? You and Gabe, go for it. You know what I'm finna say? I can make it make sense to me. Let me see. You said, yep. Gabe, go for it. Let's see, Jess. She said ESPN pound for pound list. Oh shit, it jumped. It's bad for boxing. They missing 2 newly crowned undisputed champions, and one of them is undefeated. Look, hey, but you know they don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? They care about what they want to care about. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. I hate the way they treat us. And you know, y'all know exactly what I'm about to say, because I say it, and I'm gonna keep saying it every goddamn Saturday until y'all feel where I'm coming from. Let me see, Gabe. You said Loma can stay at home. You shouldn't have left. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to take that until he get done serving his country, which is very admirable to honor your country and do the things that you're doing. That part I can't take away from him. I have no problem with him doing that. But he should not be a part of a boxing conversation or boxing list at all. Because he ain't even in boxing right now. So he should be X'd out of everything. He should not be on a fucking list. He shouldn't be shit. But here we are. What's up, William Oscar? What's happening? First shot coming through. Did it jump? Okay. Yeah. All right. You said, Picasso, you said that just tells you Loma is not what people think. If you thought Loma was relevant, I got a question of your examining skills. Man. I'm telling you. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any of y'all's comments. You said ESPN cares about pushing agendas. 3 melanated brothers on the list. You know that's off. Absolutely. So here's what I'm going to say. And here's the thing. Like I've been saying every Saturday. Why do y'all continue to think I push? Let them go fight all of them over there. Keep fighting all of them. Why I want us to fight us right now. And fellas, these are y'all fantasy fights that y'all want to complain and talk about all goddamn day. Why would I want us to fight us? If the pound for pound list that ESPN has put out don't make y'all want to go fight every single one of them motherfuckers until they get that goddamn list right, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Wasting your time on these fantasy fights. What are you doing? What exactly are we doing? What's up, John Wilson? Appreciate you for coming through. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me when y'all come in, or smash that like button on the way out. Take your pick. But I really would understand. I really want to know how y'all let this, why do y'all continue to let this happen and y'all arguing over fantasy fights? We got something bigger going on than these fantasy fights y'all want to keep bitching and complaining about. We need to go fight every single one of them until there's no more of them left. We done beat the hell out of every single one of them over there. And then we can worry about fighting us afterwards. For these 30-day notices that we get that they don't get. These franchise shits that they keep letting Canelo slide with and all that other shit. They created this shit for them. It wasn't for us. None of that shit was for us. Not a single bit of it was for us. And I don't know how many times I said, let us go on and win all these belts and let me see what rules they're going to create for us. I ain't seen them create shit for us yet. But y'all want to fuss and talk about Dev should go fight Tank. Fuck all that. Dev don't need to fight a goddamn thing right now. Let Dev enjoy his win. Let Dev enjoy his belts. Dev don't need to do a goddamn thing but sit the fuck down and enjoy his wins. Let that man do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, T.O., he should have been put out of boxing. Fuck that motherfucker out and call it a day. Who finna do it? I'm just saying. What we doing? Because T.O. got a fight coming up. I don't even give a shit, but I want him to lose. Because I'm sick of him. I'm tired of him and his daddy. I'm sorry. For me, on the outside looking in, that's bad for boxing. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury got a fight. No one really gives a shit about that fucking fight. But let's talk about it. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. I would love to see Tommy Fury get his ass whooped. But according to what I have seen, and then that was from Junior's Instagram, that he heard that he posted Jake Paul talking to Tommy Fury because Tommy Fury pulled off the fucking fight because his daddy is no longer welcome in the United States. I mean, he can't have his dad in his corner. Well, last time I checked, his daddy is banned from the United States anyway. He's been banned. Last time I checked. So Jake Paul went a little further. And I don't fuck with him like that, but the dude's a fucking negotiator, and I can appreciate that. He sat there and said, I will fight you with no one in my corner. If you don't have anyone in your corner, I will still fight you, and my corner will be empty. It'll be just us two. I can appreciate that. I still don't give a shit about, I really don't give a shit about the fight. I don't. But that's supposed to be happening August 6th. Like I said, it was supposed to be Tommy Fury pulled out. So there you go. That's why I don't talk about fantasy fights. Because things can change. So I said all that to say, when it comes to the business of boxing only works for certain individuals. So why do we want to bitch and complain and waste all this time talking about Dev fighting Tank, Tank fighting Dev, who Shakur Stevenson needs to fight, this, that, and the third? Get some understanding. Because they have them folks over there, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about when I say them over there. Y'all know who it is. They continuously talk more hot shit than just a little bit. They continue to have rules made and created for them. We can't even get a fucking 60-day rule for us to enjoy a fucking win. We can't get that shit done. So that's all I'm saying. And Picasso, you say you understand where I'm coming from, but eventually we end up dethroning ourselves, young versus old. Not necessarily. And the reason I said that is because if the way that they can make them fights for them over there extremely fast, I mean, they over there they can make fights for them real motherfucking quick. They can make any fight for two of them over there just like that. We seem to be the only ones that has a problem with getting fights made. It's us. What do we need to do to force these fights to happen? Just like they can make fights for them two over there, while we can't make a fight for one of them over there that fucking fast. Why does court proceedings have to happen in order for us to, oh, I forgot about y'all. Let me make this fight for y'all. Then we want to be happy about it. I don't give a shit. That does nothing for me. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jess. What's up? What's up, JC Big Sexy? What's up, Darius the Great? But that's what I'm saying. That is my point. Where are they 30-day notice? Do they get one? Any of them? Any of them. Hell, I'll take any of them. Not just Canelo. Any of them. Anybody? Any of them got a 30-day notice? I can think of any of them. But I could think two of us have already gotten one. We couldn't, like I said, we can even enjoy the fucking win. They can even get it 7 days to enjoy their wins of getting all the belts. They can even enjoy it. So come on, man. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Exactly. No, you good, Darius the Great. Yeah, I was just that's what I'm talking about. Why they on a pound for pound list? And we sitting here arguing back and forth with each other about fantasy fights that don't even fucking exist. To me, that's more to talk about and more of an issue to force for them to fix that whack ass list. Why we want to say keep and want to fuss, scream, sweat, and keep talking about us fighting us when we got a whole bunch of them over there we need to go and take care of. And in my opinion, a whole bunch of them because it's more of them than it is of us. We just the ones winning, and we the ones still getting shitted on. 30-day notices. Come on. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous to me. But y'all can say what you want. Y'all can take, do what you want with the information. You can do, you can choose to ignore it. Because people fuck up. I fucked up. I don't really give a shit. I really don't care. I did make the correction. And it is what it is. So, we move on. Fuck up, we correct, and move the fuck on. It is what it is. But I think talking boxing on my own channel, for one, that I don't do, I kept my commitment. Number two, one saying one name wrong of a brother that they're fucking related, and I think I did good. That was only one mistake. Everything else I just said was a fucking fact. You can't even refute me on any other fucking facts I just dropped out there. So I think I did fucking good. And that's all the fuck I got for y'all on Boxing Talk. That's all I got. Y'all want to add to it, I'm fine with it. If y'all want to drop comments, that's fine. I'll read them. I have no problem with that. Because, I'm a little different. So, we can make some shit shake, talk some shit, swallow some spit. I have no problem with it, guys. I really don't. Then y'all can do what you need to do. Because I'm trying to find my screenshot that I have of another topic that I'm going to talk about moving forward. I just have to figure out which one I was focused on. Hold on. Yep, okay. All right. So I got a couple of things. Just me personally, I just had two things that I seen that that jumped out at me because I'm switching over. Enough for the boxing talk. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for pulling up. I feel so awkward doing this without Ash because it just don't feel right to me. So that's all I got for you. I leave boxing talk to Ash. My conversation is very minimal on it. Unless we didn't see a fight, then I, more than happy to talk about it. But, other than that, I kind of, sit back, let Ash do her thing and let her talk on it because that's her passion. And I'm not the type of person that's going to take away from her. I don't do shit like that. I don't have it in me. So, excuse me. So here's a quote that I want to give you guys. And I want you to give me your interpretation of it. And let me know if you want me to read it again. So here's the thing. Without realizing who you are, happiness can't come to you. Without embracing yourself, happiness will never, Without embracing yourself, happiness will become an outward pursuit instead of an inward contentment with loving yourself. Peace and functional mental health follows self-acceptance. Look, Yeah, Ash, she's cool. She's traveling. She's living her best life right now. I will leave it up for her to tell you guys the details. I'm not gonna take that from her. I operate a little differently. Um, to those who know where she is, you know. To those of you that don't, she'll let you know. And because I can't wait to hear about it. I know she got some stories like a motherfucker. So let me see. You said ESPN ain't worth being addressed. Really, we know what kind of time they on fucking. Yeah, I don't even. ESPN don't do shit for me. Like I said, the only time I pay attention to ESPN is through March Madness. Anything other than that, I don't care. ESPN pound list. It's a popular fighter list in their eyes. Whoever they favor and push will be on the list to purposely create a narrative that the fighters they select are superior than the actual best. Yeah, we know the drill. Look, we ain't new to it, y'all. I just somehow people act like they are new to it. Like, oh my God, we're surprised. I don't know why people act like that. This is what they do. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for the comment. Thank y'all. Y'all look, y'all know this is a little different from me. No, Picasso. Probably, you know what? She probably is. Shit, no. I mean, I ain't gonna put it past her. I definitely want to put it past her. Definitely want to put it past her. So, all right. So let me read this again for y'all. I can. What I can tell you, Jason Williams, she is having a ball. She definitely is. If I know that motherfucker, she's having a ball. So here's the quote, and I want you guys to go ahead and give me your take on it. It says, without realizing who you are, happiness can't come to you. Without embracing yourself, happiness will become an outward pursuit instead of an inward contentment with loving yourself. Peace and functional mental health follows self-acceptance. That. Thanks, y'all, for the compliments. I appreciate it. I really appreciate y'all. Because I was like, oh, God, I'm going to fuck this up. I really did. I said it plenty of times to myself. Psych myself out about it. I did. That is very true. Skills your ass be on it. That's that TWT thing. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, you want to read it? Okay. It says, without realizing who you are, happiness come to you. Without embracing yourself, happiness will become an outward pursuit instead of an inward contentment with loving yourself. Peace and functional mental health follows self-acceptance. What would that mean to you? And there's a reason I'm asking that. So what does that mean to you? Thank you, Opulent. Appreciate you. King Vonnie, what's happening? Because, I mean, we can break that down in so many ways. Because it's, in my opinion, and, I can only use, myself as an example, the individuals that I've been around, examples. You know what I'm saying? Hustle your ass crazy. It to me, it boils down to, if you ain't happy, you can't make nobody happy. If you ain't at peace with yourself, how the hell you gonna bring peace to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to love yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to understand yourself. You have to already be happy in life. You can't depend on somebody else for your happiness. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Like, I know I've witnessed, I've been around And I can say, I've come out way more normal than I guess that's going to be fucked up, but I don't give a shit. I'm saying anyway. I came out way more normal than I deserve to be, considering the things that I've been around, the things I have witnessed, the people that I have been around to enjoy misery and ignorance and stupidity and unhappiness and misery. They just bask in shit like that. I don't operate like that. If I get to a point like yesterday was a horrible day. I've not had a day that bad. Going, fuck that, Thursday night, all day Friday. And I know it's only because I went to bed upset. I have not had a day like that since I was married. I have not had a bad day like that, to where nothing made sense. Nothing anybody said was funny. Damn, that was loud. Nothing. I mean, any joke that I had heard all day yesterday, nothing was funny. But out of all the YouTube that I really listened to, until later, finally, that night was finally when I cracked a smile. But that whole fucking day, it was just a bad day. So I hadn't had one of them, and it fucked me up because I'm not used to that anymore. I had gotten rid of that so that I didn't have to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to, that, I knew the best thing to do. I can't talk to people. Just let me go. Just let me work. Let me just work and let me just get through it. Because I'm not going to sit there and yell and complain and be mad at people. What's up, love is the word. I appreciate you for coming through. So that therein comes the mental aspect of it. If my mental ain't right, how the hell can I sit and talk to people? My conversation will be off. And I don't know about y'all, but if y'all have heard me talk and y'all could tell what shit gets to bothering me because I can't get my words out. I can't say them correctly. I'll be fucking up simple words. They just don't come out right. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's a problem for me. And that means I know that I need to step the fuck back. I don't need anybody to tell me I need to take a step back from something. I can witness that and notice that within myself. And I know what I need to do so that I can get back to where I need to be. Because it's not for anybody else. That's for me. And that's what people need to understand. But yeah, I could have swore I seen her in here. And then I started seeing people comment because my chat is moving real fast. I could have swore she was in here. So, that's my thing. And that's how I see it. Because I can't sit here and be able to tell you, everything that's going on and try to sugarcoat it like it's fine. The shit's not going to come out right anyway. So you would know there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get through it so that today could be a better day for me. And then I started psyching myself out. I was like, I'm finna fuck this show up. I already know. Ash gonna send me a message like, what the fuck are you doing? Gabe gonna be looking crazy. So I'm like, yep, I'm gonna fuck this up. I already know. Like I psyched myself out that bad today. But it went all right. I did a bang up job. I'll take it on the chin for this one. Because I don't talk boxing on my channel. So I keep my word. I definitely keep my word. If I tell him to do something, I'm going to do it. I kept my word. And that's what you got. That's what you got out of me. So take it or leave it. That's what you finna get. So when it comes to realizing who you are, if you don't know, you lost. You can't be with anybody, in my opinion, if you ain't happy. There's too many miserable people out here that's fucking up something good. Oh, he was in here. Oh, why don't that show up on my what's his name? Like, I literally don't even see him. Oh, is that the best you got? Well, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. Look, let me tell y'all something. The only reason he changed that to B20B is because I called him out. Well, I sent Gabe a message telling him exactly what B20 actually means. And he changed it. He added B20B on it. That's why. So let me tell y'all. So let me hold on. I know he popped, but let me tell him something. Let me tell all of them, and I'll tell everybody. The reason name calling does not bother me is because I've been called everything under the sun by family members, people on YouTube. So it doesn't bother me. But I can guarantee you, if I call you something, or any man, anything, names that I've been called, I can guarantee it's going to piss you off a lot faster than it's going to piss me off. And I can say that with a smile on my face because name calling doesn't bother me. Okay? It bothers some females. I'm not one of them. I'm different, okay? Make sure you tell everybody else. Thanks for the views. Thank you. So let's move on. Let me move on. Hold on, son. My son and I on the game. Now, and this is going to be the last one that I really want to talk about because I think some fights are getting ready to come on or whatever. So I really think that's what's going to happen. But I got some shit I really, really need to get done. But let me drop this off in your lap. And this is probably what's going to take a little while because everybody got stories about this type of shit. Everybody oh my God. It kind of rolls. I have two different things that kind of roll into one another. So here's the thing. Just because you're solid don't mean you'll be liked, loved, or respected by everybody. Keyword. Everybody. The same way it irritates you to see sucker shit, it also irritates suckers to see solid shit. Whew, that's a whole word. Let me read that to y'all again. And it's the reason why I picked this. Because in my opinion, with TWT, this says a lot. It says, just because you're solid doesn't mean you'll be liked, loved, or respected by all. The same way it irritates you to see sucker shit, it also irritates suckers to see solid shit. TWT has the most solid individuals I have seen and been around in these YouTube streets. It's like that for a reason. I don't disrespect people unless I am disrespected. And being disrespected ain't got nothing to do with name calling. But I can tell you, I can disrespect men by name calling, by calling them names. You know what I'm saying? So I can say a lot of shit that will fuck with individuals that don't fuck with me. Because I'm different. A lot of females will get mad at name calling. What I'm getting mad for? I'm going to treat you like I did the individuals that I couldn't cuss out at the time because I wasn't old enough. Because I tried to maintain some kind of respect for these specific individuals. Because I wasn't even 21. I wasn't 18. I was 10, 11, 12 on up. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to maintain some kind of level of respect for the individuals that was doing sucker shit to me, around me, in front of me, because I wasn't that type of person. So when I got old enough to start talking my shit to those individuals that I once tried to maintain a level of respect for, respect went out the motherfucking window, okay? I don't give a shit who you are. Young, old. It does not discriminate. The older you are and you do some sucker shit, and you do some sucker shit to me with your old motherfucking ass, I got some words that I'm going to say to you. And words that I say, they're not for everybody. They are tailored to that specific individual when it happens. That's how I operate. And believe me, it's happened. It's definitely happened. And when I can tell you, the motherfuckers ain't never spoke to me again. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about it. I ain't gonna drop names. I even have it's individuals here that I've said it to their face about them being on some bullshit. Yeah, I told them to their face. What was they gonna do? What were they gonna do? Were they gonna tell me I'm wrong? They can't tell me I'm wrong. Not when I'm telling them the exact shit that they do and have done and the dates that they have done it and where I was at when the shit was happening. You can't refute that shit. You can try and say, oh, she lying. How can somebody lie without the details? Make it make sense. I've been way more solid to a lot of motherfuckers. Still solid to motherfuckers that don't even fuck with me. Where they do that at? That proof was that this week? Was that proof last week? When I went on that panel that I tried to get some understanding. Let me tell you. For motherfuckers that don't fuck with me like that, and I take up for them motherfuckers, I can guarantee them motherfuckers don't do that shit for me. I can guarantee you that would never happen. Guaranteed. So there's a difference in how I operate and how other people operate. I don't have to blast your ass on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't have to do all that. I can get with you face to face and call you out on your bullshit, as I have done. I've pulled up at individuals' houses and said what I needed to say to them. Because here's the thing. I don't have to yell. I don't have to raise my voice to say what needs to be said. I don't have to do that. If a motherfucker can get you to start yelling at them and all that shit, especially when they know they are the individuals that fucked up, they got you beat already. So why give them the satisfaction? In Skills, you say the most important days in your life is the day you were born and the day you found out why. Everything serves a purpose. Absolutely. Bars. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I recognize the type of person that I am. And I move a little different than most females. You know, I don't get mad at a lot of the shit that most females would get mad at. I don't. I'm on a different type of time. Young and old as hell. different kind of time. Like, it's motherfuckers, and I can't shit on people if they ain't shitting on me. But if I'm not fucking with you, that don't mean I'm gonna shit on you. If I ain't fucking with you, that means I don't fuck with you. I have no problem with you. We cool. Not that cool. Like, oh, if it was the last seat and I had to sit next to you, I wouldn't want to do it. Like, that's my thing. Like, I just rather go home because I'm not cool with you. I don't have a problem with you. I ain't got shit to say to you, and I can coexist if I had to. Rather not, but that's me. I'm that kind of person. I don't like to be around individuals I don't fuck with. What's that called, Crocodile Hunter? What's happening? Appreciate you for coming through. Chilling, I can't call it. Talking shit, swallowing spit. So that's a little insight about me. You said do you and screw the people who don't like it. As long as you make you happy. That's all I'm absolutely. Because I'm more happier now than I was years ago. It took me, I'll say 16, 17. I'll say probably about 2018 is when I finally became happy again. I'll say that. It took me that long. I was more mad and upset at a lot of shit, and I was a very angry person. And I mean, it was so bad to where if I'm out and about, I got a bars. I used to go to lounges. I used to do a bunch of shit. I'd dress up, slap some heels on, do all kind of shit. Just being seen because you're not going to miss me. You're going to see me. If I'm in a place, you're going to see me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out and about, and when dudes will come holler at me, I'm turning motherfuckers down left and right. Nah, I'm cool. You got it. And it be motherfuckers that's like my type. I'm like, I'm cool. You have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came home in 2016, it was just some shit that needed to happen. So I needed to go through my shit and get through my shit. As I say, everybody got to go through something to get somewhere. No one just woke up and they was exactly where they needed to be in life. Exactly where their mental state needed to be in life. They just woke up and it was like that. Shit don't work like that. So everybody got to go through something to get somewhere. So I went through my shit to get to where I needed to be. So at this particular point, I mean, motherfuckers are telling me, oh, you got a house, you got a car, your son is taken care of, your son dressed nice, you dressed nice. What the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? TZ friend, yeah, I was mean to the motherfucker, absolutely. But I still didn't feel that all men were the same. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel everybody was the same. Everybody ain't the last one. So I wasn't one of those ones that, in spite of going through all the hell that I've gone through until 2016, that I never said all men were the same. I never did that. Because I know all men ain't the same. They not. Men are different damn near every 3 or 4 hours. So many different shit happens. So, you know what I'm saying? Depending on where they are mentally at that particular time, you meet that person, and the very next day, some other shit might have happened. You see the same person, and they may act differently. So that's all I'm saying. So that's kind of how I operate and see things. Now, that's kind of what I wanted to drop off to you guys. Now, as far as the liquor spot and the sex talk, I mean, I'll say this. When it comes to attraction, when you're attracted to individuals, don't let it be one-sided. Make sure the motherfucker that you want is the motherfucker that wants you. Because when y'all both want each other, that shit's a wonderful feeling. And it ain't shit that y'all can't do. And the sex is even better. The chances of you doing a whole bunch of freaky shit at that time is highly likely. Highly likely. Because have you ever been with somebody and you want them just as much as they want you, and you can I can't really say it without saying it. So I'm not gonna do that part. That'd be way too much information. But I'll just use an example from one of the bars I had went to. I'll just say that. When you walk past somebody and you're like, damn, you look good. Damn. And y'all get to conversing for a little while, and y'all, shit may not work out, but the conversation was good. Y'all meet back up again, and y'all technically aren't meeting up. Y'all just end up at the same spot at the same time, and you walk past him, and it smell good because I'm one for smells, especially when they smell good. I'm smelling, and you walk by, you sit down, and he look at you, and as he's walking to you, the most wonderful thing he has on his gray sweatpants. And you can see everything that you need to see. And he's, sit next to you. Men, explain this to me. With that scenario, and you sit down and you're talking, and he do want to rub on the chick leg. Okay, that's fine. You want to rub on her shoulder? That's fine while y'all talking. Cool. Because, that's an invited situation. Don't do it if you're not invited. But when you happen to look down, why would his meat be hard? That is what I would like to know. This is for educational purposes only. But why would that reaction actually happen? Because if she's invited you to, where it's okay for you to rub on her leg when y'all are having a conversation, rub on her shoulder while y'all are having a conversation, that's invited. You don't do that to people that has not invited you to do that. And that means she's feeling you. There's something about you that she likes for you to be able to do that. But when, because maybe I'm the only one that's happened to, or maybe I'm the only one that's actually noticed that it has happened. I pay attention to details, okay? Why would it be going through a situation if nothing's actually happening? That right there. That. Tell y'all about me. And if I want you, and I know you want me back, I'm likely to walk up to you and grab on it. Grab on it, rub on it. I'm going to do that. Why would I not? I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going. I'm one of those types of person. Tay, if you want me to drop you to send you a link, I'll email it to you for you to come on here because I know you want to. Because I meant to get with you earlier, but my ass is trying to get shit together and everything. So let me send this to you. Get your black ass on, so I can let Tay do her thing. There you go. There you go, Tay. I sent it to your email. So I could let y'all, Gabe, really gonna put the eyes in there? Yes. You already know. Been there, done that multiple times. Hey, look, I'm telling you, I've done so many accidentally on purpose, drop shit on the ground and slide across. Back in the day, I have done the, ooh, let me squeeze by. Excuse me, let me squeeze by. I've done those. Fellas, if y'all don't know exactly what that means, you should know exactly what it means. Because if she's going to accidentally on purpose drop something and slide across you, then She's checking her bed right now. Before she try to put a bed in, she trying to check out the situation and see what you're working with. You know what I'm talking about? So, that's kind of, what it is. Or if, you see a whole bunch of people in one spot and it's like, damn, he's blocking the way I need to go. Not knowing that there's a whole nother way I can go all around to get to where I want to get to back in the day. Yeah, I would, excuse me. Let me slide by and slide where I needed to get to. And every time that happens, you slide across. But excuse me, let me slide by. And you slide, and as you're trying to walk away, they're gonna grab you by the hand, say, hey, come here, let me talk to you. Works every time. If y'all, fellas, y'all really have got to know this. Y'all didn't know this for real? Because here's the thing. The fellas with no confidence are going to jump back real quick. Oh, man, they going to move like they parole officer just walked in and they holding something that they shouldn't be holding. Jump back real quick. Psh. Yep, don't want nothing to do with that one. I haven't had that happen to me before. It's never happened. Not really sure why, but it's never happened. What's up, Brian Corbett? What's happening? Appreciate you for pulling up. Make sure you smash the like button. Because, man, look. It be them dudes that be standing at the bathroom, blocking the bathroom door for the women's. Like, oh my God. I would just rather hold it.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Nothing, chilling.
Look, go on, speak your piece.
Oh, when I was speaking about the chicken wings.
Education.
That's what you got to do. Grab them chicken wings, ladies, and I wish I had one right now. I'll make a demonstration. Just go.
Let me ask you. Have you noticed how men eat the chicken wings?
Oh my God, yes.
Is it a wonderful experience to watch?
Oh my God, and how to eat clams.
How they lick the salt off the rim of a drink.
I'm telling you.
You know, if they do it the right, you in your tracks, can't it? Where you walking like, well, hold on a minute. Let me see what we got going on over here. Let me buy him a drink. Let me buy him another one. Let me see him do it again.
And then you do the one thing like,
say like, look, Tay, what the fellas do?
Be like,
hit him with the wing.
I be like, and then especially if I see something I want, I be like, hey, yeah, how you doing? What's going on? What's good with you? I'd be like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give them the little cues that they miss. Because they miss everything.
Oh my God. For real.
Fellas, if Tay, why don't they know this? If we're eating something or we're drinking and we get done drinking and what we want to do, we want them to look at our mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Be like,
why they don't know that?
When they look at you and you be like, and they be like, mm-hmm. You're like, yeah, I'm like, oh,
tell you
that.
Like, yeah, all right. I see you.
Cause like this, it's about to be on pop. They be like,
yeah. Like,
and they start being like,
like, all right, why we still talking? You like, why we talking? We ain't got nothing else to say.
Go there.
No, no, no. No, I'm talking about making some shit shake. Absolutely.
It's like when I go to the gym and when you see somebody going hard, like on lifting weights, and they know that you look, and they be trying so hard to go hard. Like I did that to this one guy, and he was like, "I know she looking. Let me just."
What you should have done was walked over there buying and
I
bent
did. I
down.
smiled at him.
No, look, bend down, like drop something, and your titties would have been all in his face.
Oh my God.
Done deal.
Mm.
Or be like, oh, let me tie my shoe and bend down.
And
Work.
he's gorgeous, man. Gorgeous.
I'm telling you, men really don't pay attention. I don't know how many times men miss all these signs and these cues of things that we do. Because if we want you and you realize, and we realize that you want us too, it's things that are going to be done for you to get up off your ass and come say something.
Have you ever like looked at a guy and be like, yeah, I'm going to end up sleeping with him?
Yep. It just didn't happen that day.
I'm like, I'm actually going to sleep with this guy, and it actually happens.
Yeah, just not that day. Your ass, I was like, oh. You about to text? Wait a minute, what are we doing?
I'm like, nah, man. What happened? Look, Jesus himself. Jesus himself. Mother Nature got the way.
I was like, what?
Nah.
Oh, I laughed so hard. Oh, I laughed so hard. That shit was funny to me.
Told you, man.
Reading your text messages, and that shit was funny to me.
I couldn't help it.
Oh, I almost peed on myself laughing so
no,
hard.
no. I'm like, no.
I was like,
no.
No. Like people don't pay, like they don't understand. I do be sending you text messages and be like, so, with a whole bunch of O's behind it and a question mark. I be trying to figure it out. I need to know what happened. So that was the last time. And I was like, and when I tell y'all Tay called me and I laughed so goddamn hard, she was like, Jesus himself saved that man.
My God, man. I was so mad.
Oh, man.
Well,
that shit was so funny.
You know, but things happen for a reason. I guess it's the reason why.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. It was funny. But things do happen for a reason. I'm glad it happened the way that it did. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord.
Well, you got your wish.
Yes. I've been like, look, you'd have called me. I've been like, oh, shit. Hello? Are you okay?
No. Next time.
I'm like, Tay, what you doing? Oh, we're doing cartwheels and shit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because our birthdays are on the same month.
Right. I remember.
Well, he's the 29th.
Yep, he is after you. No, this is going to be epic.
And we go on vacation at the same time. I mean, it's on him on what he wants to do. I don't know. I don't know yet.
All I'm going to tell you on that one, and you know what? I can only tell you the way that I can say it. Make your own plans. And then make a plan to incorporate him if need be. That way, you ain't stuck. Now, we'll talk about those details later. Because I have a plan for you already. I have 4 plans for you.
Yeah.
I have 4 plans for you already.
What's that?
Oh, I'll tell you about it later. Not on camera. I can't tell you. You look. I'll say this: 2 with, 2 without. So we'll talk about that offline. We'll talk about that offline.
We will.
But my thing is, why do you think fellas miss these cues that we give them that they clearly miss?
I think with that, I think they try to miss it on purpose. It's like they see it, but they don't see it. They be doing it on purpose. I mean, I don't know. It's like they see it, but they try to play like they don't see it. They kind of enjoy it.
I'm like, see, they can't do shit like that with me. I'm like, when I tell you, fellas, you really have to pay attention to what me and Tay are saying, because this is shit. Like, I can tell you, I have done everything that I'm telling you. I have done it. I'm pretty sure Tay has done this type of thing as well, if not something very similar. We're telling you.
Are they paying attention?
Right. Or be talking to be like,
Attention?
you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Like, I think, what was I doing? I think I was sitting down working, and I was on the phone with Gabe, and I was like, man, my right butt cheek hurt. It's going numb. He was like, what?
What's up, Gabe?
You know, he'd just be like, fuck, this is motherfucking crazy. But I'm just saying, like, these are things that I do this shit now with him. I do this shit with him. He don't miss shit. But back in the day, man, when I tell you those kind of signs were missed, the only two signs that were not missed, well, I can say a third one, was when I bought a drink and
Right.
said to him and left. I walked out, here's a drink. In the air as I'm walking away, that also works. But
Right.
the accidentally on purpose dropping something on the ground and slide across works every time. Ooh, let me squeeze to here. Excuse me, and put your hands up, like, you know, excuse me. Let me squeeze. Works every time. Those are for sure things that
I'm gonna pop something, and I'm just like,
yeah, be like, I don't know why fellas don't catch or pay attention to these types of details, especially the ones that say, have you had a dude before, and they're like, you know, it's the little things, the small minor details are things that they like and they pay attention to, because it's all about the small things or little things. And I'm like, well, why the fuck did you miss all the fucking signs?
I don't know.
If I'm next to you, you know, I'm putting lip gloss on or chapstick on or whatever, and I'm all in the mirror and I'm talking to you doing this, you know.
Or I may do it on purpose.
You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, what is it? You should, how do you miss it?
I don't know. I don't know how they miss it.
Bruh, I don't get it. Like, it's funny to me because I can sit back and laugh at the shit now. Because when I be telling people this shit that I've done it, somehow people can't believe that you've done that. Why would I not? Why would you not? As a chick,
I don't know. It's like they notice it, but then they want like you to continue.
I'm
It's
like,
right
y'all scared. Is that what it is? Y'all scared?
They shouldn't be scared. No, be afraid. No, I take that back. Be afraid.
No. Well, be afraid later. But while we're out in public, just be cool. But pay attention.
Because you know about female Leo when we in
it's a little different.
That animal does come out.
We are not like everybody else. Like other zodiac, we are not that. We are on a different type of time.
You push them right, they come out.
Huh?
Push them right buttons, they'll come out.
I'm telling you.
The beast.
I'm telling you. Look, it's like it's not a cheat code for it. We either want you or we don't.
Mm-mm.
There is no in the middle. There ain't no I like it today. I might
That's
like
it.
it a little bit. No. Either like you or we don't. There is no
Right.
he's a possible. I don't have possibles.
Right.
Back then, because I didn't date a lot. I didn't have boyfriends or whatever. I was freedom, so I could move about the country and do what I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So I was not in serious relationships like that until I was actually married. But before all of that, it was more so like, let me do. All right, he's interesting. Let's check him out. Let me get a closer look.
A deeper.
Let me get a closer look at you. You know what I'm saying? Let me go over there. You know what I'm saying? Let me give him a drink and all right.
Now, if he get a drink, I gotta see it. I don't want him buying me something and I can't see
Oh
what.
no.
Nah, because niggas be slick and be slipping shit. Then next thing you know, you grown like 2 arms. I mean, you grown another arm and you don't know where it came from.
No. Yeah, exactly. I don't deal with that. That's why I sit when I go to the bars, if I'm ever by myself, I go and actually sit at the bar.
And that's to sit right at the bar. That's smart.
Yep, I sit at the bar.
Bar.
And
So
nine times out of 10, back in the day, because I don't go hang out as much as I used to. But back then, it was really literally not. If it was a dude that I didn't know, I can guarantee you somebody I did know that was there knew who he was. Somebody who's that? And they'll tell me everything you know. That's such and such. Okay, cool. All right. Let me get a closer look now. Sit your ass right in this chair. I'm gonna be right back. And let me grab my keys. And keys fell out my hand. My bad. Excuse me. Let me bend down. That's how it works.
Right.
Happens happens all the time back then. So I really fellas just tend to miss the note. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, but you gave me a thought. I need to start doing sit right at the bar so I can see everything.
Yep.
Because that's from a guy unless I'm right at there and I see what they doing.
Yeah, I get it from the waiter that when you sit like in the bar area.
Yep.
Like I'm either sitting directly at the bar or I'm at the bar area. Because that means a waiter is going to bring my drink.
Right.
The way I can see from the bartender making it to the waiter grabbing it to them bringing it to me, I got eyes on it.
Yeah.
But I've never accepted anybody walking up to me and say, here's the drink. No. You don't have to walk and give me anything. I'm sitting at the bar. They gonna buy me, hey, send her a drink. Hey, put her drinks on mine. However, that really works. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, pay attention to the cues that we give you.
And that's the key. Always pay attention.
What we say, how we say it.
Yep.
Things we do. Get you to pay attention to certain parts. Like when I wear my 4-inch heels, my 6-inch heels, I'm doing that because it makes my legs look long as well. It makes me look taller. My legs look long. My hips shape a different way. They sit a little different and my ass sits a different way when wearing that. But I don't do that for the fellas. I do that because it's what I like, because I bought them because I wanted them. And that's the look that I like when I'm wearing those types of heels. I don't give a shit if I get attention, but I know me and myself, when I get ready to leave, I'm going to take a picture of all this. And, I'm take a picture and be like, yeah, buddy.
Right.
And I my ass on out the door because, you can't tell me shit. But, it's because I have the confidence that I have within me. I'm happy with what I look like. You know what I'm saying? And people, and fellas tend to think that we do shit like the way we dress, how we act. They think that we do this for them.
No,
And we don't.
you do it because that's your preference and that's what you like. How you wear your hair, that's what you like. That's how you like your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bruh,
tell you
I feel a way about it.
tell me how to wear my hair. If that's what I wear this because this is what I like.
Yep, I feel a way about it. You know what I'm saying? I just it can't be seen. You know what I'm saying? I just not gonna wear it out. But let's see, Jason William, he said, so check that out, Tay. He gonna flip it on y'all. Y'all be missing our cues as well. I just want to know, is it intentional or not?
And
I don't know, cues
are there.
is stuff that you may say. Like, did that mean this? Like,
normally we can find a tone in our voices.
you know what I'm saying?
Which
Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me give y'all an example. It's a funny one, but it ain't got nothing to do with a dude. It got one to do with Ash until you remember. Ash sent me a text that was like, hit me the message, the SOS to help me.
Yeah, right.
It was real. I didn't know it was like, this is the real thing. It's time to do it. Let's make it. I didn't know that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
What I did was I sent her Kevin Hart talking about the joke. Help me. I thought that's what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So when I sent that to her, all she sent me back was the lady with the palm to the face.
Oh shit.
I was like,
the palm to the face?
Like, how was I supposed to know it was real? Like, this is the real deal. Like, you really want me to help, do what I need to do. Hey, make this phone call. Hey, look, I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I just was like, I sent her to Kevin Hart, giving her the joke. How was I supposed to know it was real? So I missed I don't miss the cues as far as body language. That I don't miss. I miss cues, like I say, with things that you may say. Especially if you said some shit to me and I'm out and about and you're trying to talk to me and it's some shit going on. And then you expect me to remember what the fuck you said that it's not gonna work out. I missed that shit, went right over my head. That type of thing, yes, I miss that. I'm gonna miss it every time. So you might as well just send me a text. Just send me a text.
I mean, if my mom something and she don't want everybody to give me that look, that eyeball, like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When it comes to the dudes, when it comes to dudes, we as women, in my opinion, because we pay attention to you. When you're around, we pay attention to your body language. We pay attention to your moods. We pay attention, like, the wrinkles that you may have in your fucking forehead will get noticed. That's how much attention we pay to you. So I don't really miss body language cues.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those is, unless I'm unless I'm tipsy and some shit, and I'm like, I don't feel like being up. I drank enough. I'm cool. I'm tired, and I'm just gonna go to sleep. I might have missed that one where you might have, thought we was about to do what we do. I mean, I can still wake up in the middle of the night. So, I mean, it's not over yet. But I don't miss those kind of cues, really. Hey, you missed any of them cues before? As far as the cues that they throw us? Look, and I'll use that term very loosely.
I mean, like you said, like some of the cues that, I do get, some of them I, but I feel that they need to pay more attention. We pay more attention to than they don't with us. That's how I feel. I know there's gonna be some guys in here talking about, oh no, that's not, but whatever.
Happens all the time. Picasso, I'm not even gonna believe this at all because ain't nobody seen a picture of what you look like. Ain't nobody seen nobody saying a damn thing to confirm or deny your allegations. So until we can actually get eyes on
I'm
a
not
real life picture of you
mentioned.
to confirm or deny allegations, we just gonna hold you right there because we have no idea. But if you look like you say you look, then I'm pretty sure I know quite a few for you. I got quite a few of them.
Picasso play too much.
You know, Jason Williams, I can't help it. I have no idea. I have no idea Picasso. Tay, have you ever seen a picture of Picasso? What Picasso looks like?
No.
Exactly.
How do you look? Don't give me eyeballs.
We need picture confirmation. That's what we need. So I'm like, okay, I think I'll have a couple of them for you.
Look, staffing. Look at him quick.
Cause, bruh, you know, look.
He played.
So, being that we have divulged, and these ain't even secrets. These are just things that fellas y'all really should pay attention to. Because you got the playbook. You know, you got the whole book right in your hand. I mean, you know, if you say you know women as well as you say you know women, you got the whole playbook in your hand.
Some of them they ain't got good game like that. I'm sorry to say.
What is that?
They don't have good game like that.
Not at all, from what I've heard and things I done sat and watched play out in front of me. And I'm one of them type of people. If I see somebody trying to, you know, shoot their shot at somebody, the shit don't work, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
Right?
Like, I'm one of them, and I'll say it out loud. I'm one of them people. Or if I see a dude and he come in, especially if I know them, if I see a dude at a spot and he come in, he bring a chick, I'm like, no, what's going on? And then I see him again. Like if I go back the next day or the next day after that, and if I go like again in that same week and he bring another chick, I'm like, all right, come here. That ain't the same chick I seen you with last time. You can't go your chicks
over here,
same spot. What are you doing? Like, I'm one of them people. I'm one of them folks.
Man, they be trying to run that same game like we don't catch on. Oh my God.
I think I roasted a group of guys. I roasted a group of guys at a bar, not too far from here. I roasted the hell out of them. And I was like, I just seen y'all. I said, look how y'all act when y'all don't have your women with y'all. Y'all was cutting up. Now each one of y'all got y'all women with y'all, and y'all look miserable than a motherfucker up here. Why would you bring them here? Take them somewhere else. Like, that's what I've done that. And I do that to individuals that I know. I say that to them to their face. Like, I'm terrible. I'm gonna do better. But not today.
Nah. We do what we want.
Tay be hell. Y'all don't pay attention to them chats. And I'm like, well.
Well, like you say with the warning shots, I say one more time.
Tay.
One more time.
Tay does her perversions, and y'all have to really be paying attention. If you don't, you're going to miss them. And I'm like, all right, here's she. She want to go. All right, fuck it. All right, Tay.
I mean, it's just to have your shots. I say one more time. That's it. Man. I couldn't help it. I said one more time. Look, you got one more time. That's it. I'm not playing.
And we didn't hit the 2 hour. I would do one more thing. Tay,
what's up?
What you got for MMA for everybody?
Well, this card Saturday is crappy. It's trash. So I won't talk about this card. I will talk about July 2nd. Don't miss it. We got Miesha Tate versus Lauren Murphy.
Is that on ESPN or that's on ESPN Plus, right?
I think it's probably ESPN Plus. Okay. I'm not sure, but I'm praying to the MMA gods that Misha Tate loses. She's been running her mouth about Valentina Shevchenko, saying that she's going to be the one to dethrone her. Valentina got some holes in her game, all this other dumb shit, and this is Misha Tate's first flyweight debut because she is a bantamweight. She dropped down to flyweight. We'll see how she do. I'm praying that the bitch lose. Just saying.
Picasso got a message for you.
What?
He said your new name is Taken.
My new name.
He said he didn't look. Your ass is taken. He got you.
What? My Tay Brown?
No, he said your new name is Taken. He said, yeah, you look, you his now.
Oh.
Tell him that is until further notice, we would like to see a picture to confirm. Thank you very much. Our office hours are from.
My name is the Queen of MMA. I am the Queen of MMA. Make that notice. I am the one that does the MMA channels. I am the queen. I am the empress of MMA. Can nobody take anything from me?
Tell him again. He look. He said you have been spoken for. He said you belong to Picasso. He got you.
How can I belong to you and you can't even show me what you look like?
Until then, further notice, we will still call her Tay Tay.
Oh,
until we can see a picture, we need to know what you look like.
He ain't going
to just like the fellas is visual creatures. What the fuck make y'all think we ain't visual creatures as well? We like to look just like y'all. Okay.
Oh.
I'm no longer president of the Meat Watchers Coalition. That was a real thing, by the way. That was a real thing. I'm no longer the president. It's passed along to someone else. I am not affiliated or anything with it anymore. I had to hang it up. I had to give up my title. I was letting everybody know where it was. I sent out a mass. I would Facebook a message. Ladies, Meat Watcher Coalition is in effect. You need to pull up at this spot. It's gray sweatpants and t-shirts is everywhere. Like I used to do that.
Chicken wings.
Okay, this is how to do lip work with chicken wings.
It's a must.
Look, especially how the men do the wings with the bruh. They got some suction cuffs like a what? Look here.
Thank you, Scrapple Boxing. See, he says I'm the queen of MMA. The queen.
Know. Look and fellas, it's no longer. Y'all are not the only lookers. Just so y'all know. We be doing it too, okay?
Yeah,
we notice things, and just like y'all notice things, we are if we want you. And we know that you want us to. Oh, there are possibilities of
scared too. Better be scared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Special. Oh man, y'all are special as hell. Gabe, you crazy as shit. JC, see, I don't have a disclaimer. I actually would like to have one, but I don't think there's a disclaimer that's actually appropriate for this. It'll take. That's for you, JC. So, Tay, I have a question.
What's up?
So, man, look, if I say this shit, it's probably gonna sound like a whole dickhead, but it's fine. I'm fine with it. I mean, that's just how I talk. So, I mean, fuck it, why not? So, when you see the fellas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer suited and booted, gray sweats and tennis shoes and t-shirts.
As long as that shit ain't tight like mine. I'm more of a white beater and short. I don't know. But as long as he's not wearing Timberlands with it, I can't stand a man that wear. I swear, I see that in New York a lot. Fellas, please do not wear Timbs with the shorts and the white. Don't. You fucking up. Don't do that. No Timbs, please.
Timbs with what take? No Timbs
But with the shorts, the white beaters, that is a no. Y'all New York fellas, y'all better cut that out. Texas men don't do that either.
Oh no, they don't do that. See, let me tell you. Look, let me tell you what Texas men do.
Oh, I know they got a lot of muscle out there. Ooh, I'm in the wrong state, first of all.
Look, I mean, I back then, all I can tell you is, back in the day, wife beaters were very prevalent. Gray, let's not forget basketball shorts. Lord Jesus, don't forget basketball shorts.
Oh my God.
Basketball shorts, gray sweats, Jordans, or some Air Max.
Ooh.
A hat. And they smell.
And the golden smile.
Lord have mercy.
And when he starts smiling, ooh,
I got a nice smile. That you could just look at the lips when they talk, and you're looking at them. That's all I'm saying. Me like, well,
yes, sir.
That's how it works. Like you will, especially right now, you are liable to walk into a bar and see white beater, basketball shorts, J's or Air Max on or something. You're liable to see the motorcycles out, wife beaters and shit. You're liable to see the muscles everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like,
wow. Come here.
That's why I'm used to what I'm used to. So I'm like, how could you not? It's everywhere. Like
I said, I'm in the wrong state.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You remember I went up there to show you when I did an Instagram live to show you the fellas, and I was like, see, look at all of them. Everywhere. See,
I saw. I saw a whole lot of muscle.
Didn't I know all of them?
Yes.
I knew every single.
I just saw done.
Like, hey y'all,
I saw done
down the list. Yeah, Brian Corbin. That's where she at.
Yes, I'm in New York.
What did he say? Y'all had me daydreaming for a minute about the donkey punching that moose. Oh my God.
What?
Well, I don't really know. Not really sure about it.
Ain't got no mooses out there.
No, I'm talking about the.
What?
You know how we have a print. If our pants are too tight, well,
the camel toe.
Yeah, they call it a moose knuckle.
Oh no!
I really don't understand why, because I'm like, have y'all seen that shit? Looks ugly. But I mean, whatever. All right, but yeah, I just really wanted you to go get that. I talk about your MMA, give you a slot for all that third, and we are going to get up off here since we will cut up and keep y'all for the rest of the night if we wanted to do that. Cause
girl, I might be sleeping.
Talk about shit.
Catskill fight.
That's late. Yeah, she's supposed to be fighting tonight.
Oh Lord, I hope I can stay up.
Yeah, she's supposed to be fighting. I'm about to because I got to grab something to eat. I'm not gonna cook nothing. It's Saturday. I ain't cooking shit.
So far.
Is them the only two?
So far.
That was 2 hours ago. That should be starting a third or ending a third and about to start.
I'm trying, girl.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's hard. I'm trying.
I got you. Special. All right. Well, you got last words. You want to jump off to everybody before we go on and jump up off here and call it a day for these wonderful fellas.
I just like to say thanks you, Kiwi. Thank you, Kiwi, for having me on the panel. Thank you so much, girl. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I am MMA Empress 96. I also am Tay Tay MMA Queen Combat Entertainment. I do MMA talk, bare knuckle brawling, a little boxing maybe, but mostly my channel is MMA. So like, share, subscribe, and y'all be safe, and peace and blessings.
Appreciate you for coming through. All right, y'all. And we gonna end this. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me and now us. We do a little we this was a little different for me because like I said, I just feel awkward not talking boxing with Ash. You know what I'm saying? It feels so different. It feels so to me, it feels so wrong.
I hope she's
boxing without Ash. And I'm like, I don't want to do it again. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do it anymore. So, I'm glad I got through it. I kept my commitment. I'm okay with, with this first boxing talk on my channel. I'm all right with it. It to me, it ain't the best, in my opinion. It is what it is. I just really wanted to do what I said I was going to do and keep my word. So, like and subscribe. Like I say, I can't put, any links in. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put the link in the description to where when I did it actually it didn't do it.
Really?
Yep. I was like, I ain't got enough subs then. I tried. So maybe I could go back. What's up, Big Dogs? What's happening? I think what I'm going to try to do is once this is done, then go back and put it in the description and see if it's going to work for me that way, because it wouldn't work when I was setting it up. I tried when I was setting it up, and then I tried before I came onto on the StreamYard to see if I could put it in the description. It wouldn't accept it, so I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I tried to get Ash's link in there, so y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Ashley's Corner.
The queen of boxing,
bruh, the one and only queen of boxing.
That's right.
You check on her channel. We do have 2 merch sites available. On the about section, make sure y'all like and subscribe to Q&A 11 Sports, our additional channel that we do typically stream on both channels. We're just not doing that today because, like I said, Ash is living her best life right now, as she should.
Right.
Like I said, make sure you tune in to me, my channel every Thursday. Most likely, Tay might be on her next Thursday. She just might. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, but I might get her on there because it's some shit that we got to talk about, but I can't talk about it until after Wednesday. After I put my work in on Wednesday, then I can go ahead and talk about it afterwards because I don't operate like that. I appreciate you, Gabe. You know what I'm saying? About talk about certain things that, you know what I'm saying, I that I've already made a promise to talk about on somebody else's channel. I don't do that. I save it for that and then talk about it afterwards. So we'll get to that. I come on every Thursday on my channel. At my time, I come on about 9:15, 9:20 because, Ricky does have fighter ratings and I don't want to step on his toes when he does his lives. Out of respect, I go on after his show is over because I have that much respect for him. So that's why I don't come on earlier than that, because I'm not going to disrupt fighter ratings. The one and only person that created fighter ratings. You know what I'm saying? I don't shit on it. That's a wonderful show. Y'all should also check that out on Thursdays. Check out the AM Cleanup. It's Gabe every morning, Monday through Friday. Check out T. He go live throughout the day. Check out Just Do. Y'all check out the whole TWT family, because working. What's up? I seen AB somewhere. I thought I saw AB pop in. I think we was in the middle of talking. But I appreciate everybody for coming through again. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with us. And we appreciate that. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all the content creators. Make sure y'all do that. Everybody that has wrenches, you are able to click on people's names and go to their channels. I think you might be able to do it if you don't. Shit, I don't know. Not really sure. But we appreciate y'all. I'm about to go on and end this, because y'all got some shit I need to do. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna see y'all around in these chats. I'm gonna see y'all on Thursday. Be locked and loaded and ready for the show. I'm gonna see y'all Wednesday on the 3-headed monster, because that topic right there, that Roe v. Wade, I got a lot of shit to say, but I'm gonna keep it to minimum, and I'm gonna give y'all a different way to look at it. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.